I'm aware of it. I'm proud of you. That was stupid of me. I want 3 of them. Of course, no worries. He's the best of all. She's full of life. It's one of us. There's lots of room in here. One of the men escaped. What's the color of her dress? The table is to the left of the door. An old shirt of his. A friend of Bobby's. A bunch of grapes. A herd of elephants. The size of the building. A cup of coffee. A drop of water. 2 loaves of bread. One of her best poems. Members of the band. A picture of his family. A map of the world. A dress of pure silk. Details of the agreement. A cousin of mine. A friend of the family. A car of his own. A flock of birds. A pack of cigarettes. A gallon of milk. 1 pound of cheese. A teaspoonful of sugar. A woman of great determination. An object of great beauty. Weapons of mass destruction. Several hours of hard work. 5 years of war.
Player of the Month.
Player of the Month. A crown of gold and silver. A dress made of white silk. A map of the world. A photograph of my grandmother. A history of ancient China. News of David's arrest. Hiring of new workers. Dying of cancer. Breathing of clean air. At the age of 50. The story of George Washington. The problem of crime in schools. The crying of a child. The 23rd of January. The city of New Orleans. The game of chess. The early plays of Shakespeare. The people of Malaysia. The brightness of the sun. The smell of roses. The length of the driveway. The first chapter of the book. The back of my leg. The ground floor of the building. The barking of dogs. The president of the company. The difficulties of living abroad. The decision of the city council. The introduction of a minimum wage. The day of the accident. The week of the carnival. The effects of overeating. The writings of a lunatic. The work of professional thieves. The first part of the story. The tips of your fingers. The house of my sister. The subject of archaeology. The best of all. The plays of Shakespeare. The King of France. The events of the past week. A pint of milk. A family of idiots. A rod of iron. A man of integrity. A piece of cake. A package of cheese. Thoughts of love. Tired of working. Short of cash. A minute of prayer. Property of the government. There's talk of peace. Within 10 minutes of the show. Within 10 miles of San Jose. A small town to the west of Kansas City. It is north of San Francisco.